All right, let's do this, guys. Let's do it. Let's get this crypto. So guys, welcome back to Sun Crypto. In today's content, we're gonna talk about Bitcoin. We're gonna take a look at ADA, guys. We're about to go ballistic. We're about to see some crazy. We're about to see some crazy prices. Regarding ADA, we're gonna talk about XLM on a macro scale and what type of price action we're gonna be looking for over the next like a few weeks, few months, and so on, right? So. And we also going to talk about Ethereum. Of course, Ethereum is the new king as of now, but most likely going to be losing ground for ADA, right? So guys, if you're new to our content, don't forget to hit the likes. Do not forget to join our public Telegram group, link in the description. You can also join some crypto Discord group, link in the description, and all that good stuff, right? So now let me take a look at the chat room, see if we got some moon boys in the house. So we got T-Dogs in the house, Ismail in the house, we got Glenn, Crypto Forever in the house, Dan Perry in the house, Dan XRP, right? Homo sapiens and all that good stuff. All right, guys, so now we're going to talk about Bitcoin already, guys. You know what I'm about to say, okay? Nothing has changed. Market, it is still bullish, okay? That's one of the reasons, guys. Before we talk about BTC, I kept on saying every time, okay, we need to basically stay tight, no in and out with this alt, okay? So if you do any in and outs, right, you're gonna mess up your average, right, and you're not gonna be able to make any gains, okay, in this bull market. But if you just sit tight, guys, even if you bought any alt like since like February, most of these alt they up like through, like EOS up like 4x, 5x, stuff like that, okay, from $3 to like a $15. So you might have bought EOS like back in December, and sucker did not pump like till May, but you up 5x, guys, and you're still gonna be able to buy something else, okay, with that profits. So the best thing to do, guys, before we talk about BTC, is basically to sit tight, relax, wait for targets, okay? Wait for targets like Wi-Fi, okay? When we talk about Wi-Fi, 100K was like back in February, something like that, okay? It took like nearly 3 months to pump to 100K from 30K. Bang, okay? But if you gave up like back in March, April, you're gonna be buying something that is dumping right now. You see what I'm saying? So sit tight, relax, enjoy the ride, and we're gonna go to the moon, okay? So now let's take a look at BTC and what we're looking at right now, right? So BTC, what we said was like, if we do if we get some sort of rejection just about like a 58, 59 right here, okay, we definitely could be looking for another support just by like a 50K down to a 48.2. We did drop below it, but yes, you cannot catch every dips, okay? You cannot basically you're not going to be looking for the bottom. You're just looking for a range, and the range we're looking at right now is like 50K down to like a 48.2. The February lows just about like a 43. So a dip down to like a 43 to 44 going to be a steal, okay, just in case we get a quick bounce back above like a 50K, right? So let's say you got a nice average just about like 50K, and you're kind of scared about like the price dropping lower. You could be laddering more position just about like a 43 to 44, okay? It is still part of the structure, because the correction started back in February 20th, right? Right here, that was the lows after the first initial dip, okay? So we can still retest it. I don't think it is nothing crazy about retesting like a 43 and so on, because we most likely going to be getting another reversal over the next like a few weeks and so on, right? So now when we take a look at our MACD right here, one thing you could also do, it is kind of aggressive, is like not to buy at all, okay? Not to buy at all till we basically get our MACD positive again. But it is kind of dangerous, because you could be buying higher if you do not basically, let's say if I'm a bull, right, and I'm not accumulating right now, and waiting for the MACD to cross bullish. The MACD could cross bullish right here, and price action could be above like a 56 or even like 58. You know, that's the dangerous part about like waiting for the MACD to cross bullish, right? To go hard, right? But you want to, you know, most likely bull is going to be accumulating all the way down to the low 43 and so on, right? So now let's take a look at BTC right here, okay, on a daily basis. Okay, on the daily basis, I do not like the fact that we basically just dump below the 100 EMA, but I like one thing. Okay, one thing I like about the daily time frame is like we could get a divergence. Okay, we could get a divergence, but in terms of price action, it could still create another low. Okay, that's why I'm saying like we can still, okay, you know, get this wedge pattern right here and basically go to the moon after that, right? And we're gonna get this bullish divergence. Okay, so some of you guys love you know, wedge pattern, so you could be anticipating one. It could be a very ugly one, but the most important is like, you know, the wedge pattern. Hopefully it's not going to be that long, because sucker could take forever then, right? So hopefully it's not going to be this long, right? But we can control what the market going to be doing in terms of time. All right, we only can control, you know, when to buy, right? So that's also possible in just in case we get the you know, the daily bullish divergence right there. You know, it is going to be crazy once we get this move to the upside, right? It could go all the way up to 100K and all that good stuff, right? So Phoenix is asking, Send Crypto, is the bull market over? No, the bull market is not over according to Send Crypto. Okay, we short-term bearish, but I'm still bullish. Okay, you can be bearish, nothing wrong about being bearish. Okay, but you know, I'm still bullish. Okay, price is we got price above the 21 EMA on the weekly basis, right? We're going to talk about the weekly time frame right now. So if you take a look at the weekly time frame, we just you know, got a nice support just about like a 46.5 and so on, right? So if you take a look at it previously right here, right, remember guys, I said it previously, right, when BTC dumped all the way down to 98, what happened back then? Okay, most people have been waiting for what? They've been waiting for like 97 whatever. Okay, so remember guys, we were extremely bullish, and that time I was only basically trading based on the 3-day 21 EMA, right? So we basically got a nice bounce right here, pump back up, you know, and people have still been waiting for like what, 94. Okay, most of those bulls, okay, ended up buying like after we broke all-time high. So I think like we could get the same type of a setup again in this range if we do not break the weekly 21. Okay, so and if you really you know, if you really think about it guys, that's not how the bull market BTC bull market tends to end, right? So we've been moving sideways for like nearly you know, 77 days. Okay, right here, I mean, if you take a look at our previous bull market right there, the shortest one right there, okay, we did not move sideways, right, for 77 days, right? 50 days. Okay, we moved sideways for 50 days before capitulating. Right here, we did not move sideways at all, we just dumped. Okay, that's the type of end of a bull market we want to see, a strong sell-off to the downside, right? But this type of you know, 80 days 90 days of sideways correction above the 21 EMA might not be the you know, might not be you know, a typical bear market you know, sign, right? So let's see what we're going to get over the next like a few weeks and so on, right? Because once we break 60K, guys, if we break 60K, man, if we break this range, okay, I'm telling you guys, if we break this range, bull's gonna be all over the place. Okay, no resistance above 60K, of course, right? So we definitely could be pumping massively to the upside all the way up to 100K, right? Something to just keep in mind, right? Closing basis right here exactly at 60K, exactly guys, closing basis resistance right there, guys. Okay, so within the next few weeks, a close above 60K bang. Okay, bang. Okay, and we talk about it on the macro scale. Let's go ahead and take a look at it in terms of Fibonacci and all that good stuff. So in terms of Fibonacci, what we're saying is like we could be looking for a nice extension to the upside, a nice extension from swing low to swing high, down to swing low, right? 0.618 right here, just about 60k. That's where we're getting rejected at. Next extension area to look at, it is going to be 140 to 150. Okay, it is right there, just about like a 0.786, just about 0.786. And if you take a look at it, guys, we could not break right here 382. We did not break it, right? Just about like a 20k. Right here was like 35k, 37k. We did not break it easily. Okay, we got a massive rejection. So 0.618 extension, of course, guys, we're not going to break it easily. Okay, and once we basically flip bullish, we're going to be pumping all the way up potentially to 140 to 150. That's the next fib level to basically keep an eye on. And after that, we got basically, guys, 0.888, almost over 200k. So we got a long way to go. Just have to deal with the you know, with the pressure, and not to worry too much about the short-term bearishness. Okay, so yeah, so let me take a look at the chat room. I mean, we've been seeing parabolic alt season, guys. You cannot, I mean, what I've been saying is like, guys, if you do any in and out, you're not gonna see the parabolic move from this alt. Okay, like Qdom, $2 from December. Okay, when Qdom was at $2 back in December, we talked about Qdom, guys. Sucker pumped all the way up to what, $35. Okay, it is a parabolic move. Okay, you know, XRP from like what, 17-20 cents all the way up to $10. Okay, what do you guys want, guys? You cannot get like 100x every month. Okay, so if you're not basically sitting tight, relax, okay, you're not gonna get those parabolic moves. ADA, guys, from like 12-13 cents, guys, all the way up to $2. It is a parabolic move. All right, so but if you just want to get like 10%, 20% pump every day, guys, you're gonna be doing too much in and out, and you're going to be losing all your money. Right now, no one is buying XLM, right? No one is talking about XLM. So we're going to go ahead and talk about XLM, right? So Xlm BTC right here, we're going to start off with Xlm BTC. As you can see right here, it is a premium target actually, right? Xlm, we said to buy it right here, just about like 600 sats, 700 sats, okay? And we got a target up to basically 1800, right? And just about like 3,000 to 2,500 targets. Okay, something to keep in mind. Sucker is pretty bullish. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You know, accumulation right here. Right, started like since October 2019. Moved sideways for like let's see, right here, right there. Okay, nearly over, you know, over 600 days, guys. Sucker been moving sideways. Okay, once we pump, we're not gonna pump for 30 days. Sucker could be pumping for at least, okay, a month to a 2 month. I mean, at least for, you know, for a 2 month and all that good stuff, right? So Sucker is pretty bullish. We talk about it. Accumulate some XLM right here, 600 sats, 700 sats. We got a 5x move. 5x move versus BTC. Okay, something to keep in mind. Resistance we're going to be looking for once again right there, May 2018, June 2018, 2019, excuse me, prices right there, just by 1600, right? And the next level we're going to be looking for almost 3,000 sats right there, which is like March 2019 rejection. So you got to know what happened back then. That's when BTC basically broke out from 3,700 all the way up to 14k. Okay, most alt right now they're retesting that area. Okay, so something to keep in mind. Keep in mind, right? Last year our resistance for most alt, okay, was you know, May June 2019, right? That's the type of that's the level of resistance we were looking for. Now we're looking for the March 2019, okay, and after that we're going to be looking for the October 2018 resistance all the way up to 4,000. So Sucker is pretty bullish. So now let's take a look at Xlm USDT. So Xlm USDT, right here, we got a nice low sell volume right there. So even though we dumped, right, we did not basically dump, we did not dump with a hard volume. Okay, the volume was pretty soft. So it means like if we're going to be reversing, especially like Xlm Usdt is looking very strong, we could definitely break above like a 125 to a 130. Okay, 125 to a 130 range. Let's take a look at it on Poloniex, right? So if you take a look at it on Poloniex on a weekly basis, we could be, let's take a look at it on the 3 weeks. Hey, what's up, Jude Moonboy? XRP 589. What's up, man? So if you take a look at XLM on the macro scale, it looks pretty healthy, right? On on a 3 weeks time frame, we're looking pretty good. We're above all-time high on a 3 weeks basis, right? Take a look at it closely. You can see that we got a nice close above all-time high right here. Okay, it was like 46 cents, right? Not price high, but closing basis. So as you can see, we closed all the way up to 63, dump all the way back down to retest like the 46, okay, and pump right back up. So on a 3 weeks basis, XLM is looking pretty juicy, and it is going to be a good hold, basically till we close at least above at least like till we close the current 3 weeks time frame, right? But let's take a look at it in terms of macro analysis. So in terms of macro analysis, what I'm looking for from XLM, right? If like we do a swing low to swing high right here, and down to a swing low. Okay, right now next extension it is just about like 0.618, which is like what we're looking for, 125, 130. But the 0.618 it is just about like 145. So that range definitely going to be a temporary rejection level to look for, right? Right here, just about let's say 130, okay, just to be early, right? But it could go all the way up to 145 and higher, but 130 could definitely be a range to be taking profits, and be looking for some some pullbacks down to the $1 range, right? So and after that, we're going to be looking for the next fib level to the upside. Everything looks good, okay, regarding XLM. Let's take a look at it on a 3-day basis. I like the 3-day chart. As you can see, MACD already got a double crossover right here. Beautiful double crossover. Price action above the 21 EMA. So just need to break our resistance, okay, which is like 50% extension, and we're going to be looking for our $1.30 to $1.50 range right there, okay, right here. If we get any sort of pullbacks, we got a nice support trend line right here. Okay, let's say we get some sort of rejection again, just like what happened to ADA, we could definitely retest the 47 to 50 cents range before basically continuing the uptrend. Okay, so XLM overall, it is pretty healthy, pretty bullish. Okay, now let's go ahead and take a look at ADA. So we talked about ADA. Last time we talked about ADA, we said our next upside target going to be just about like 195 to 210. We're already at 195 to 210. Next level we're going to be looking for just about like a 250. Okay, up to 250, 230 to 250, which is basically 50% extension to the upside, right? But which extension we're looking at right now? We're looking at the previous impulsive move, right? From the bottom right here to the top, and from the bottom right there. Okay, if we do a swing low to swing high, down to swing low, right here, okay, that's the extension we're going to be looking for. 1.618 extension. And we talk about it also, we talk about it also, regarding BTC, when BTC was at a 20k. Okay, when people were saying like, oh, 1.618 extension was 21k and all that good stuff. We were looking for 44k. Okay, so we're gonna apply the same rule, right, on ADA, and we're gonna be looking for just about 250. Okay, so 250 going to be our next level of resistance, and after that any dips going to get bought up for the next like a fib level up to basically a 360 and so on, right? So ADA, once again, 250 right here. Any dips after that going to get bought up for the next leg up to basically 360 and so on, right? So now let's go ahead and take a look at ADA BTC. Cardano BTC. So ADA BTC, guys, we nailing our targets, guys. Beautiful, guys. Take a look at it, guys. Guys, take a look at it, guys. We started buying ADA right here, guys. Okay, we buying ADA right here, just by 600 sats, 700 sats, 800 sats. We said, guys, our next upside target 3,000. Okay, so we took it from right there, okay, 700 all the way up to 3,000, and bought the dip again, guys. Average by just by 2,000, guys. Don't worry, we're gonna take it to the upside. Okay, now we're most likely going to be breaking 3850 up to basically 4150 if BTC not going to be breaking out. Okay, remember, if BTC is not going to be breaking out, most likely ADA going to be breaking out versus BTC. You see what I'm saying? So the next the next upside target we're going to be looking for, it is going to be 0.618 right there, and it is at, it is going to be at 5,000 sats. Okay, 5,000 sats going to be our next target, right? So if you bought the dip again, guys, you're up already, guys, over 100% on ADA. Okay, but you got to be able to sit tight, relax, and basically understand what's going on and follow the trend. But if you basically do too much in and out right here, right there, you're gonna get wrecked. Okay, yes, you want to buy the dips and all that good stuff, but you don't want to be buying here, selling here, buying here, selling here. Okay, all you need to do, buy the dips. Okay, average buy just about 2,000, take it to the upside. Okay, so that's Satoshi once again calling and all that good stuff, man. Excuse me, guys, 1 second. Hey guys, I just talked to Sats. He said buy the dip. Okay, buy the dip, guys. Buy the dip. So basically, 88 BTC. We're gonna be looking for 5,000 sats. Okay, 5,000 sats upside target. Okay. So I wouldn't be jumping in right now. You know, if you miss the boat, I would just suck it up. But because, you know, if we get any pullbacks and you're just buying at like 4,000 sats, that could be very, very dangerous. But, you know, if you bought the dip right here, you know, 600, 700 sats, basically took profits at 3,000, bought back again at 2,000, you're looking pretty good. Okay, you're looking pretty good, right? So hey, what's up, Iceman? Thanks a lot for tuning in. So guys, I'm going to take a look at the super chats, and then you know, if you guys have any interesting questions, you know, I'm going to take a look at those alt and all that good stuff. Okay, thanks a lot, K for Liberty. Okay guys, hit the likes, guys, hit the likes, and basically subscribe, and we're gonna go to the moon, right? Market is pretty bullish. You know, even though we read overall the macro scale, it is still bullish. So I don't see anything crazy, guys. I said it back in January 7th, you know, February 14th, March 13th, April 17th, and I'm saying it again, May 13th. May 13th also, it is a very important date, right? If you remember, most of these alt back in like 2019, right? I think, right? May 13th, most of them pumped hard. Okay, right here, okay, right there. But this May 13th, we're dumping. I don't know if you guys remember when these alt pump like so big, like back in 2019, right? May 13th, they pumped versus BTC, but it was just a correction. So, and most moon boy went and buy the dip right there, by the top right there, right? So, and 88 is pumping again May 13th. So 88 love 88 bulls love May 13th, right? Let's see. I mean, I think like Bitcoin is bigger than Tesla, man. Don't fall for the news, man. Don't fall for the news. Bitcoin is bigger than Tesla. Okay, the only reason Elon Musk is buying Bitcoin because he knows Bitcoin is bigger than him and bigger than Tesla. So I wouldn't be worried too much about the news. You know, Elon Musk is buying Tesla. You know, Tesla is buying Bitcoin, Bitcoin pumps and all that good stuff. If you just stay with the charts, right, you're most likely gonna be doing okay. Okay, but and not doing any in and outs, suck it up, buy the dip, you know, wait for targets, take profits, wait for the dip again, add more to your position, let these suckers do the work. Okay, that's all you have to do, man. That's all you have to do. Nothing else, man. Nothing else. Okay, nothing else. Elon sucks. Hey, what's up, Marge? Thanks a lot for tuning in. I mean, for BTC, what we're looking at on the 50-day cycle, let's take a look at it right here. So on the 50 days cycle for BTC, what we're looking at is like we basically don't do this. We basically don't want to be bearish, okay? Right here. The 50-day cycle right here, open at April 11th, right? It's gonna close on May 31st, right? May 31st, and we don't want to be bearish, okay? If you notice well, whenever we close bearish, right, on a 50-day cycle during a bull run, we tend to dump hard. Okay, right here, right there, okay, right here we also dump the next 50 days. Okay, so right here we also dump the next 50 days. So it means like if we close bearish, okay, by June 1st, right, let's say May 31st, right, June 1st, right, we could be seeing another sell off to the downside, and we could get another lower low. Okay, that's going to be a strong bear signal, right? Even though I'm bullish, we just have to be cautious if we get a if we close below 60k before end of the month. Okay, before end of the month. But like I said, last 50-day cycle right here, I said cleanly, okay, we're not going to be closing bearish. As of now, we got a 60 to 70% chance to flip bullish. Okay, since like we I would say like 80% chance, right, to flip bullish, since like we already retested the weekly 21. Okay, the 3-week cycle, right, what we're looking at right now, it is also like a potential reversal back to at least, okay, 58. Okay, at least 58. Okay, so we definitely been moving sideways since like February 12. Okay, right here we started moving sideways since like February 12. So it is almost what, 84 days, guys. 84 days we've been moving sideways. Okay, and we did talk about it. We talked about it back in January. We said we just have to be cautious by February 20th, because the second 50-day cycle going to open on what, February 20th, right? Bang. Okay, bang. So we've been moving sideways since like we opened the second 50-day cycle right here. But it is a macro analysis, right? So it is not like, oh, we open the cycle, we pump 10%, you be like, oh, that's it, we're going to the moon, right? Sometimes you just have to give it time, right? So we could be moving sideways for 100 days, guys. 100 days. Iceman back in the house. So let's go ahead and take a look at ADA Ether for T-Dog. So ADA Ether, so it is reversing. Sucker is reversing. Okay, so ADA Ether, what we were looking at is like we pull back down to a 0.618 right here, but in terms of volume, we needed volume to start like picking up. Okay, right now we just basically hit our 21 EMA on a 3-day basis. So it is a good news, right? Even though we got rejected, if like we can get a close above it, that could basically be it. Okay, that could be the bull trend. Bull's gonna be all over the place, right? But one thing we just need also, we're gonna need our MACD to flip bullish right here. Okay, we're gonna need our MACD to flip bullish. So as long as our MACD is not flipping bullish right here, we could still be moving sideways or even retest the bottom right here. Okay, let's take a look at it on a 2-day basis. On a 2-day basis, it looks like we could get our 2-day MACD to be positive right here. Okay, within the next like a few days. Okay, so it is, if you bought the dip right here, just about like a 40363 range at 0.618, it is still a good hold. Okay, assuming like we're gonna get our MACD, the volume is picking up right here on the 2-day basis above the moving average, bigger than the selling volume. So just have to suck it up, man. Suck it up. Okay, suck it up. Okay, so that's the same setup we got on Ether BTC. Let's take a look at Ether BTC. After Ether BTC pulled back down to 0.618 right here. That's the same thing we said. Do not basically what? Don't sell it at 0.618 right there. Okay, pretty easy, guys. Capiche? Right here. Okay, so we at the same time we got our MACD. We had our MACD right here positive. We took it to the moon, right? Okay, so if we go back to ADA BTC, ADA BTC, guys, I'm telling you guys, I'm bullish, right? But at the same time, I'm very excited for the bear market, right? If we get the bear market, man, I'm gonna be very happy also, right? Because I got a plan already for the bear market. You know, if you don't have a plan, you might not be excited about the bear market. But in our premium, you know, I'm setting up our plans and all that good stuff, what we're gonna be doing, how we're gonna trade the market, our in and out. I'm working on that. Okay, I'm already done with the bull market. I don't care if the market dumps right now, really. You know what I mean? Like, I already got my, you know, setups, okay, and all that good stuff. Let's go back to ADA. You know, all we have to do right now is just wait and hit targets. That's all we have to do. All we have to do. So basically, you know, what you want to do is like, you don't want to chase the market like all the way up to the top. You want to be like, you know, you want to be comfortable even before the top. You see what I'm saying? So you're not going to be panicking. Like, let's say if markets, you know, dump 50% right now, are you going to be okay? You got to ask yourself, okay, are you going to be okay if we dump like 80%? Okay, so if you're not, it means like, you know, you got to work on being comfortable even if market dumps, you know, 50%, 60%. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, something to keep in mind also, guys. You just don't want to we don't want to chase the market from the bottom to the top. We did a good job, okay, buying at the bottom for most of these alt. Okay, I said it, you know, since like what, November, October, we already had all our setups back in like October, November, guys, for FET, CELR, XLM, ADA, you know, all that good stuff. By December, we already got our BNB macro setup, EOS macro setup, TRX macro setup, you know, XRP macro setup, Bitcoin macro setup, okay, all that good stuff. So it's already like what, 5 months. You see what I'm saying? So if we're not ready 5 months into the bull run, okay, for the bear market to kick in, and we're gonna be okay, even if bear market kicks in tomorrow, then, you know, we're in a big trouble. Okay, so the best way to you know, be ready is like not to do anything, guys. Just wait for targets. I'm telling you, guys, I'm telling you. So you take a look at ADA right here. We're gonna need our basically a MACD to flip bullish right here. Okay, once again, just like Ether BTC. Okay, basically, you know, join the Discord group, right, and send me a message, and you know, I'm gonna give you all the information you need, all the information in our, you know, Discord public Telegram group and all that good stuff. During a bear market, guys, you don't want to trade like, really, you don't want to be heavy, right, in a bear market, because the bear market could last for 3 years for most of these alt. I'm telling you, guys, it's gonna last 3 years at least. Okay, I would say 2 years at least. Okay, but you know, you take a look at like a coin like XLM, right? XLM right here, right, at just about like October. Okay, let's say October, November, November 2020. Okay, nearly 3 years, okay, after the bull market peak, right, back in let's take a look at STR back in 2017, right, right here, right, that's January 2018 right here. Okay, so you know, over like 1,000 days, okay, 1,000 days, right? We've been what, down for right here, okay, right there, let's say October, November, right? 10:45, sucker was down still what, right here, swing high down to swing low. Sucker was down still, guys. 92%, 92%, okay, after 3 years, okay, we were down still 93%. So can you imagine, like, you buying the top, like, let's say December 2021, and you're still going to be 90% down, right, till basically what, 3 years after that, December 2024. Can you imagine, guys? So we got to be ready for that. We got to be ready for that, man. So it is gonna be, you know, it is gonna be rough, but we're gonna play it safe, and we're gonna be playing it beautifully. Okay, it's going to be beautiful, right? It's going to be beautiful, right? You just have to be ready, mentally ready. You know, be ready with your strategies. Know when to buy, how much to buy, and all that good stuff. You might not even need any indicators. You just need to know when and how much. That's it. When and how much. That's it. Okay, and you're not going to be basically trading every day and all that good stuff also, right? Can we check Matic? Sugar 1982 in the house. What's up, Sugar? It's been a while, man. I'm just joking, man. It's Shooter. Trend Hunter. I don't think Trend Hunter. Yeah, Trend Hunter is K for Liberty. I'm watching, trying to help you guys. Okay, so let's take a look at a VET BTC. So VET BTC, it is still moving sideways, so give it time, still correcting. We could get a, you know, ABC correction, right? Could drop much lower down to the 3-day 21 EMA, just about 295, okay, 295 sats. So as we said regarding VET USDT, we said exactly, okay, it is going to be boring, right? VET USDT could be boring over the next like a few days, so just have to be patient with it. So we could either get a double bottom right here, or we could get a zigzag. We just don't know, right? One thing we just need to wait is like get our MACD to at least flip bullish. Okay, as long as our MACD at least on a daily basis is not positive, we're likely to see, you know, more corrections. We just don't know. Once again, I'm not trying to basically figure out right now which correction we're gonna make. It is just gonna be a hold. Just hold it. We could get a channel, we don't know. This sucker could give us a descending triangle also, we don't know. Okay, but one thing we know, okay, is like we just have to wait for our MACD to flip positive, and then we're gonna start talking about the next move to the upside. VET BTC, we still got target up to 600 to you know, 1000 sats, so it is still a good hold. Okay, it is still a good hold. No need to do any speculation right now, just wait, buy the dip. Okay, next support level to look for, let's take a look at 382. We already hit 382. 382 going to be just about 300 sats, right? If we break it, we're going to be looking for what, 260 to 280. Okay, and that could give us the channel, either a channel or a, you know, wedge pattern. Okay, but the main thing, once again, this guy right here, has to make the decision. Okay, has to make the decision. What's up, sick puppy? Trend Hunter 324K. Right now I just want to be cautious. Once we hit 150, guys, we gotta be cautious. Okay, I know I got a target up to 370 also, right? Anything above like a 323 is good, but we just have to be we gotta be comfortable once we hit 150. Once we hit 150, we should not even be like you know, is it gonna be a bear? Are we gonna be in a bear market or not? It's like we should at least take 50% profits, okay, and not try to basically be greedy. Otherwise, if you don't, when these suckers dump, they're gonna dump hard. Okay, this is not a dump, guys. This is just, you know, a sideways correction. When they dump, they're gonna dump 40% in one day. Okay, 40% in one day. All of them. I mean, all the top coins, okay, could dump like more than 30%. So this is not a dump, okay? It is just a short-term correction. So be ready, guys. Be ready. Let's go ahead and take a look at Matic. Matic, it is still a hold, right? I don't see anything bearish so far. Bull flag broke out. Just have to watch this range right now, okay? Right now, okay? That's going to be the top range, going to be just about 55. If we get any dump, right, we could be looking for down to 55 range, right? But we're looking pretty good. Let's take a look at it in terms of extensions. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. All right. We just broke the 1.618. It was at 56. So extension 2 is almost like, don't tell me this sucker gonna go all the way up to $10, man. Take 1786. We broke 1786 also. Sucker is going to the moon. Okay, we're breaking every single resistance. So it is still bullish, man. I would just hold it on a 3 weeks time frame. No, nothing red. Okay, even if we dump, it is going to retest the top. Okay, even if we dump on a 3 weeks time frame, it is going to retest the top. So I wouldn't be trying to do anything crazy with it. Okay, the 3 weeks time frame still looking good since like when? January 1st. That's why playing the macro scale is so important. If you did not play the macro scale, you're not gonna stay bullish on this sucker, okay? But pretty bullish, okay? Hey, what's up, Constant? Thanks a lot for tuning in, man. Let's go back to BTC, guys. We actually need to take a look at Ether. We didn't talk about Ether. So Ether, we talked about Ether yesterday, right? Take a look at it, guys. Exactly hitting target. We nailing target like crazy, guys. Crazy, okay? 0.618. Right there. Beautiful. That's 88 BTC. So Ether, it is right now at resistance, right? 38 to 4,000, 3,800 up to 4,000, right? And you know, it is correcting, so we just have to wait and see on the macro scale what type of correction we're gonna get on the lower degree, right? And before we go to our next trading range right here, 85 to you know, 7,000 to 8,000 range. So now let's take a look at it on the lower degree. So same thing, okay? We talk about the you know, the move you know, we've been anticipating. Remember, guys, we talked about 4K Ether when Ether was right here, just by like 1,600. We said our next macro target going to be 4K, guys. 4K. That was back in like March, right? Right here. Okay, back in March. So we're looking pretty good, guys. Just have to suck it up and don't worry about the news and all that good stuff, right? So on the lower degree, what we're looking at right now is like a potential support at the daily 21, right? It is a premium setup also, right? We're going to be looking for 33.45 down to like a 30.85. Okay, that's going to be the range we're going to be looking for. So take profits was like 38.50 up to 41.50. Okay, and let's say you average like 4K. Okay, so a 20% drop right here, even like 25% drop, it is a steal. Okay, it is a a level to add on before the next leg up. Okay, and after that we're going to be looking for right here and right there on the lower degree. Okay, next take profits 46.43, 30, 58, 33. It could go higher, but we don't care. We just want to take profits because we know even if we pump all the way up to 6Ks, 6.5 and all that good stuff, it is going to pull back again. Okay, because we're going to get these dips every month, at least twice. I said it, guys. Okay, every 3 to 5 weeks we're going to get these dips, so you got to be ready for. All right, so we're done with Ether, right? Let's take a look at Ether BTC very quickly. Lady Gaga in the house. You're welcome, lady. So Ether BTC, I'm just gonna give you guys a nice analysis on it right quickly. So Ether BTC, what we said was like we got a beautiful 5-wave leading diagonal right here, right? And we got a nice correction, guys. We killed the correction right here, guys. If you remember back in January when everybody was panicking, it was like 750 in our premium. We longed it all the way up to what, 1330. Okay, from like a 750 straight long position, right? And right now versus BTC, you can see like we dropped down and now we getting our wave number 3 to the upside. Okay, so what we said was like we're going to be looking for a 0.618 extension of our leading diagonal right here, and sucker gonna take us all the way up to 0.1 BTC if that's the case. But we just hit like 1.27 extension. Next extension to look for, it is going to be at 1.41, just about like 0.085. Next resistance right here, and we're going to be looking for the next resistance after that up to basically 0.1 BTC. Okay, so Ether, it is still a good hold, right? Till we get a clean rejection. As of now, I don't see a clean rejection. Based on price, right? Our resistance is at 0.085 actually, okay, which is 1.27. Okay, so once we hit like 0.085, we just have to be cautious because we're not sure if we're going to be able to get to our fib extension. If our price resistance basically is pretty strong, we're most likely not going to get get to like a 0.1 BTC very easily. Okay, so something to keep in mind. But the overall trend, it is still up. That's the most important. Okay, especially if you got in right here, 0.03 BTC. Okay, what's my thought on Tezos, man? Come on, man, don't get me fired up with Tezos, man. You're gonna get me fired up with Tezos, man. Hey, what's up, Crypto Face? Thanks a lot for tuning in. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and Link BTC is still looking pretty good. 0.618, just about this range, so it's still looking pretty good, right? So it is still a good hold. So let's take a look at XTZ. So XTZ still a good hold. As we said, we still got some crazy targets regarding XTZ. We started buying right here. We bought right here. Okay, it dumped, so we started reaccumulated at the bottom. Okay, right there, just about like 6,000, 7,000 range. Okay, right here. Okay, right now we over like 12,000 right now. Okay, just like Nano, guys. Remember when Nano was like 8,000? I was calling for Nano 34,000, guys. Okay, so XTZ it is still a good hold. Let's go ahead and take a look at Nano BTC, guys. So you take a look at Send Crypto, guys. On Nano, we bought the dip right here, just about 4,000. Re-enter again. Okay, 4,000. It pumped all the way up to like 15,000, 16,000. Okay, we knew exactly back in 2019, this 14,000, right, 13,000 range was a very strong resistance. So we bought the dip again right there, just about 8,000. Okay, 8,000, guys, and we basically took it to the upside. First target was actually, we were just looking for a short-term trade, one of our short-term trades, right here. And after we updated our target and said, guys, we're just going to take it all the way up to 34,000 right there. Okay, so but we could see another dump down, so keep an eye on Nano for a potential pullback all the way down to 20,000, right? All the way down to 20,000. But the main thing is like being patient, right? Being patient, guys. Being very patient with your setups, right? Because these suckers are pretty Jewish. Alright, guys, I'm just gonna call it a day, right? It's been almost 1 hour. Hopefully you guys find the content useful, right? Let's go ahead and take a look at Link USD. So Link USD, it is still a hold, right? So it is still a hold. It just got rejected right here. Support, could be all the way down to 33, 35, but we got a good support level right here, just about 42. So if we break the 42 support, the next support level to look for going to be the right here. Okay, 33 to right here, 33 to 35. 3-day 21 right now at 36, right? Our previous target was like 50 to 55, and we hit that target. Pulling back, we're going to be looking for the next leg up. Okay, all right, guys, be safe out there, right? Market, it is still pretty bullish. We're most likely going to be seeing some massive pumps, okay, over the next like a few days. Okay, most people are going to be FOMOing. They're going to miss the boat. BTC gonna hit 100K very soon, right? If we stay above the of course, if we stay above the weekly 21, we're most likely going to 100K and higher over the next like a few months, right? All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching.